I've been meaning to record this video for some time. I do have an audience. So as you've seen, I've done a whole season of endurance on Billy, and I have never really spoken about the perks of being a member. So you do get quite a lot as a member, and EGB are actually struggling. So I'm just going to make it my mission this year to increase the membership, because I'm very fortunate in that I've got a really good following on social media, and I just think it's a sport worthy of, people supporting, and, you're going to get a benefit too, which I'm going to go into right now. So if you're riding a horse on the road at any point during the year, whether it be one day or 365 days of the year, you really do need to make sure that you've got public liability insurance. Now, as a horse rider myself, I would feel very nervous about going out on the road without insurance. And surprisingly, EGB, with your Tier 1 membership, do offer full public liability insurance 365 days of the year, 24/7. A lot of people have BHS membership simply so that they have that public liability insurance. But it might surprise you to learn that it's a lot cheaper to join as a member for EGB than it is to be a BHS Gold member. So I've written it down. So for BHS, you're paying £102 for a year's membership. You can pay that in monthly instalments, which I know is convenient for people, but it's a lot cheaper, for Endurance GB. It's £80 for the year as an adult. So you're talking 22 and over, sorry. And then for BHS, it's £82 for their junior, so up to 21. Whereas with EGB, it's £68 for your junior riders. So anyone from 14 to 21-year-old, you're getting it for an awful lot cheaper. So if you are riding on the road and you're looking to make sure that you've got the right insurances in place, can I just urge you to join EGB and not only support, not only have your own insurance in place in case anything did happen, but support an incredible sport that, will be finishing in 5 years if we don't get an increased membership. So it might surprise you to learn that there's only around, I think there was 12 or 1,500 members in total, which really shocked me. I was expecting masses of numbers like dressage and show jumping who aren't very clear about their membership levels. It's a relatively small sport, and it's so inclusive for everyone. So when you're a member as well for EGB, you get reduced prices for the rides, and the rides can be anything from 10 miles to 100 miles. And it's not that competitive. Basically, it can be as competitive as you want. So you can try and get the best heart rates. You can try and get round fast. You can do anything to try and get the top tier. But the way I see it is you're basically competing against yourself. So every time you compete in a ride or enter a ride and go and do it, just try and better your score from the previous time. You're not always going to better it because your horse is going to have an off day. You may come up lame, but that's another incredible thing about endurance. It's all about the horse welfare. So I can't sing its praises enough. And I'll make more videos about why people should be doing endurance. And it's not just for people with Arabs and a shitload of money, because I am poor, especially now I've changed my car, which is now breaking down. But I've never had wealth behind me. I've paid for everything myself. My parents haven't really helped me out at all. And I'm just fortunate to be in the position that I am. I got a reasonably good job, and my hobby is my life. So anyone can do endurance. It's open for everyone. And whether you have a little coloured cob, a draft horse, I would say could even compete in endurance, or you've got your little park breds, your sports horses. I've seen every type of horse there is under the sun at endurance rides, and I've got a standard bred. I'm not riding an Arab. It's a fantastic sport. So please, if you are looking to get and renew your public liability insurance, please consider joining EGB rather than BHS or some alternative, because you're helping out a sport that otherwise is going to end. in the next few years, which would be absolutely devastating, not just for me and the other serious competitive riders. Not that I'm serious at all, I'm just enjoying myself and sharing my journey with you all, as you've seen. But, just to support a sport that should never, ever go away, because it's just incredible. And horse welfare, I would say, out of all the equestrian sports and the things that I see online, endurance is really up there. Endurance GB with your horse welfare is top priority at every event. And I'm grateful that my horse is vetted at the start and at the end of a ride, and this year he'll be started in the middle as well, vetted at the middle as well. I'm really grateful that that's happening, because at least I'm getting peace of mind that my horse is well, healthy, and okay to continue on the ride. So anyway, rant over. If you're wondering where all my clothes are from, they're all from TikTok Shop, which are in my TikTok Shop thing on my profile. This jumper, I think it was 15 quid. Love it. And these are those leggings that I did a video about, the fleece lined leggings. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do consider joining EGB rather than BHS or some alternative. Support the sport and you'll have the liability insurance, and it's a lot cheaper. Okay.